Mm.
You can smoke cigarettes.
Okay.
Hey guys, what's up? Do you think this is terrible? I have to do this again. Do you think the PC community could become more united? Do you want to win a free copy to Destiny 2 on PC? Well, if you continue watching, you'll find out how. So that part's gonna be cut and moved for the YouTube video to the start because there was like 10 seconds of shit there. I feel like
no, do the keep the fucked up intro too.
Keep the whole thing on YouTube. The whole no, and you're fucking smoking. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
but just in like fast cuts.
Make it fast. Make them faster cuts. What do you want to?
What am I supposed to be looking at here? What do I need up? The chat, the stream.
You need the chat, the stream, and our Google Doc.
A Google Doc.
Just get the pop-out chat and then Google Doc, and then you need to be able to see
pop-out chat, and I got the pop-out video going.
So, Mum moved in, and she's actually going to be home soon. I don't even know if she is home or not. I asked her to walk in quietly when she walked in, so hopefully.
How old's your mum?
My mum is 48. So the whole.
Oh, did we start this already? Are we going?
Yeah, we're going. We're live. It's it. We recorded the intro. That part's done.
Oh, okay. All right.
So Mum's moved in. It's to take care of my son while I'm working and stuff, and sort of sort shit out over the next 6 months to a year or so, depending on how things go. So that happened. So I'm living with my mum now. She lives in that bedroom straight across the way, and it's not too bad. It's going very smoothly. It's what are we 4 days in now since she moved in? So
4 days deep.
4 whole freaking days. No, it's really good. My house went from being pretty averagely tidy to fucking spotless. It's so immaculate. She's one of the best tidiers.
What am I going to? Oh, it's a Google Doc.
The only thing that was a slight issue, it wasn't really an issue, it was just an inconvenience, really. I just moved my computer into that bedroom because I had my flatmate move out. So I had to move all of my shit from that bedroom back into my bedroom. So that was fun. Looks just as good as the other computer room, really. Just less cable management because I don't have holes in this disc. Anywho, shall we get on to this topic of moving PC gaming into a single united community? Because at the moment you've got Steam, which is the biggest, and everyone with a reasonable argument would say that Steam is the united community, right?
Sure. For argument's sake, yeah.
For argument's sake, Steam is at the moment,
it's the biggest one, most recognized and most used.
We'll come back to what our issues are with that later, but you've got Steam, you've got Uplay, you've got Origin, you've got all of those freaking launchers that you have to download. You got GOG, and all those launchers you have to download in order to play the games that you've bought on their platform, which is great. That's a money-making. I don't think that's going to go away, but
not even that. Not even that. On top of that, you also have things like NVIDIA, a GeForce experience, where it's not even games you bought. It's all those things that try to put all your stuff in one place.
You do.
There's so many of them.
There's so many programs. You have GeForce Experience, and half of my games don't even show up on that. And I've got my drives selected to find the games in those drives, and it can't find half of them. It's fucking terrible.
Yeah.
But
a couple of them show up twice in that for me. Like Path of Exile shows up twice.
And then of all of those different community systems or launchers or whatever you want to call them, none of them actually have a face-to-face or even an audio like version of Discord, I guess, a smaller version of Discord built into them. None of them have communications built. The communications are generally built into the game, which as good as it is, it limits you to that game with that person unless you, I don't know, in my opinion, the community on Steam is not put together well enough. You feel like you're on a website with Steam, whereas if you go on Facebook, you don't feel like you're on a website with Facebook. You feel like you're on Facebook. It is Facebook. Zuckerberg is as annoying as it is, and everyone hates him now for some random reason. It's a meme going around. Everyone hates him, but he's done a very good job of presenting the the Facebook itself. Steam is not presented that way at all. I don't like it. I don't like Steam. I don't go, oh, well, what's happening in the community today on Steam? I just go, what game am I going to play? That's it. I don't go, oh, who am I going to play with? If I go, who am I going to play with? I'm going to talk to the 2 or 3 friends that I've got on Discord from years of playing MMORPGs and hope that they have the same game as me. What are your thoughts? Have you got anything to add?
Sure. I guess the basic argument here would be comparing PC gaming online compared to on the console, where it's more regulated. Everyone's sort of on the same sort of system.
Yeah, and
that's, you know what I mean? They all use the same. They all got the same audio quality because they've all got the same basic mics. Sure, there's some choices, but they've all basically sound the same over the network. You know what I mean?
Everything's set, nothing's customizable, and that kind of brings us to the point of everything's proprietary when it comes to
but it's more accessible in the fact where like the games kind of just work. You know what I mean? You buy a console game and you know it's going to work 100%. There's not going to be any problems.
You don't go, oh, I don't know if my system's going to be able to handle this like you do on PC. You're like, oh, well, can I run it in this resolution?
Yeah, and not so much anymore. Not so much anymore because you're basically getting what you pay for, and it's in an example as like I can't even talk. I'm so tired. Like
that's right. I forgot. It's what 11 p.m. your time.
Yeah, they're like. Oh my God! What am I trying to say right now? What am I trying to say right now?
Consoles expensive. You're paying you're paying for what you get, or you're paying a much lower price than what you would get in a PC. Although there are arguments that say you can build a PC for $500. It's 10 times better than a
just the online experience alone of playing on a console or a PC is like night and day. On a console, it just works. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
PC online gaming is such a mess. Everything's fractured all over the place. Like you said, all the different platforms, like Steam has a voice thing, and then there's the voice chat in the game. So which one are you supposed to be using? You know what I mean? Then you have Discord going most likely. A lot of people have Discord going all the time now. Or TeamSpeak on top of that. So you've got like 4 hotkeys set on your keyboard for different chats now.
Yeah, for sure.
Go to all different channels. Half the people in the games on the PC aren't even talking to the other people in the game because they're sitting in a Discord or a TeamSpeak. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You play on console and you get into matchmaking,
and you just instantly boom.
You can hear you're talking to your teammates. On the PC, it's not like that. It's just like dead silence all the time.
90% of people don't have headphones, and if they do have headphones or microphones, they're like someone's got a fucking small wind turbine attached to the microphone. Sounds like they're talking down a window.
It's not a good experience.
It's not, unfortunately, I mean? And it's got to put a lot of people off. And that's what
keeps a lot of people. Yeah, exactly. It's like, okay, you can play with your friends, but you're playing very specific games on very specific platforms with a very specific group of friends most of the time on PC.
Yeah, absolutely. And
you know what I mean? Like, it's hard to just jump into games and be playing because it's like dead silent.
Communities are very dead. You can find the communities on PC are very dead as well, especially with
hostile, very hostile,
more hostile. And I feel as though that I don't know. I haven't done really any research on this whatsoever, but I feel like the companies that make their online multiplayer games, they don't put enough money and effort into stopping cheaters, basically stopping fucking hackers
or they put too much.
Or they do too.
Or they put too much.
Or they put too much, and you get guys who are getting banned just for being good. It's a bit ridiculous. Yeah. It almost gets to the point where it's like, oh, the NSA are spying on me, but like we don't want hackers. It's like, well, can we look in your files in your computer and see what your computer's running to make sure that you're not running spyware? Fucking spyware, hacking tools, basically. And I think that's what BattlEye is. BattlEye is, from what I can tell, the best that's out so far, but I have seen memes that go, oh, BattlEye is fucking terrible and blah blah, but it's more funny than that, of course. I think they need to put more. I think more people need to incorporate BattlEye, give them more money, and they will give you more money by getting rid of the people that make people not want to buy the games. If that makes sense. That was a really long way to go. Get rid of the fucking hackers and the modders. Get rid of the hackers and the modders, and more people are going to be interested to play because it's actually competition. It's not me versus a robot that will headshot me every time he sees a square inch of me.
And that's what makes the console gaming way more appealing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, to be honest, even I would rather be playing on a computer, but like lately there's like nothing that's appealing to play online. And I don't play games like by myself really, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll occasionally pick up a single player game and have a jam, but that's when I'm like
I'll play for literally 20 minutes and then get bored. You know what I mean? It's mostly like to see if my computer still can play the newest game, and then I'm done with it. Like, I never play through anything anymore.
I did that with Assassin's Creed. I played 18 hours. I'm like 2/3 of the way through the game, and I just can't be bothered finishing it now.
Yeah, I'm playing Just Cause 3 because it was on sale for $5, so I bought it.
It's okay.
DLC.
I think I bought that for $10 and was like,
it's super repetitive, but it's something to play for a bit.
I did the first 3 missions. I was like, wow, this is the same shit over and over again. I'm getting off this now.
Dude, it's bad. But to pick it up for like half an hour or something, it's okay. But if you're gonna play something for like 12 hours straight, it's not gonna be Just Cause.
No, absolutely not. I mean, you want to put your time and effort into something that you can actually go, look at that. Look how good I am at that. And that's where multiplayer games come into it.
Exactly.
And you can't say, wow, look how good I am at this on PC because fucking hackers killed you 50 times in one game. Or so it's just, and you get to the leaderboards. I'll give Diablo for an example. You've got fucking 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 people botting the shit out of rifts, and they have an unlimited supply of all of the consumable products on Diablo 3, and they can just craft all the gear they need, and then make it straight to the top of the leaderboards. The bot can actually play. I'll let you in on a secret. I've actually used a bot on Diablo 3. The bot can actually play better than I can. That's how that's how good the bots are. The bots, even on a game like that where it's just a hack and slash, there is a little bit of skill involved, moving out of areas that are going to kill you and shit like that. The bot can play better than people can, because it's like instantly, boom, there's a green patch in the ground. Oh, that's going to poison me. The Zap uses its fucking runny thingy to run away from the fucking poison. And so on. So the other problem with Steam and the whole PC fractured universe and shit is these goddamn early access.
Oh my god.
Early access games. Holy shit. Can we put them in a fucking box and put them over here, and you have to click on the box to get to the early access?
But like people that play on the PC enforce that because they feel like they're getting something special.
They're going, oh my
god. And then they buy it, and then they got an alpha release of a game, and then they sit there and complain about the game the entire time.
Exactly. They go, oh, Ark, yeah, I got it for $60. It's such an amazing game, but this is broken, and this is broken, and this is broken. It's like, it's beta.
And then you go look at it, it says it's still an alpha. Well, not Ark anymore. I think Ark is like actually.
And then they complain that there's DLC released the same day that the game's released, and it's like, well, where do you think all of your fucking money went? Everyone bought this game because it's fucking beta testing and blah blah. They got all the money they need to pump out as many DLCs as they fucking want, and they're going to get more money off you for those DLCs. We put all those beta games, put them in a box in the corner of Steam, way down. You got to scroll way down the page. If you're looking for them and you want to play them, you can go to them, but I don't want them spread all over my store. I want that option off. Like, for beginners anyway, like the beginner PC gamer is going to jump on Steam and go, all right, what do I want? And they're going to go into fucking top selling games, and they're going to see
it's a nightmare.
They're going to see Players Unknown Battlegrounds, and that's not even been released yet. It doesn't get released for another month, I think. I'm not 100% sure. It doesn't get released.
Did you see that the Player Unknown Battlegrounds creator guy is like complaining about copycat games right now?
I've heard about that. Fortnite's apparently.
No, what about? Okay, so I guess H1Z1, the battleground portion of it. I guess he was part of the development of that.
He was part of the. Yeah, he was part of the development. Yeah, I don't think he can claim. I don't think he can claim IA on that. What's it called? IA, IP. He can't. He can't
IP.
Claim. He can't claim IP on that when he was just part of a team that developed a certain like game inside a game.
That's the thing. Like that Arma 3 mod, DayZ. It's been like that for how many years? Isn't that what DayZ is?
It was. I
know H1Z1 is exactly the same game. Fortnite is almost the same game. They just put crafting into it. That's what they just do with every game now.
You just put you can build a fort while you kill people. It's like
They literally build 1/4 of a game, give you the ability to craft things, and the players make everything in the game.
Yeah, right. It's like
there's like no content whatsoever besides an island that they made. They made a map.
Imagine if Google Maps was a sketch pad. It was like, where do you want to go? And you type in your address, and it just writes that address onto a blank canvas, and you have to draw the fucking road to get to that from where you are. You've got to guess. It's
what
not
are you
quite.
Talking about?
That's what the game is. Basically, they just give you a blank canvas and you build on that. They don't have to do anything creative. It'd be like Google, that's what I'm saying. It'd be like Google Maps going, "Here's a blank piece of paper. Draw your map." Like that's exactly what it is.
You're taking the long road on this one again.
I am absolutely. That's it's.
They give you a canvas, basically. They give you a canvas. And they charge you $60 for that canvas, and it's early access to that canvas. But you only get 3/4 of the piece of canvas. The last piece of canvas is DLC.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then everyone complains about it over and over again, and it's like, well, you guys.
And then they just keep doing it. They just keep pouring money into it.
You're shoving the money in their faces. What do you think they're gonna do with it? Not make content? Not content? You already know how many games they have to make before people click on and realize, okay, they're giving me a big blank map with resources that I can gather to build shit on every fucking game.
Every game that's come out in the last 5 years has been that.
It's just a slightly different mechanic on each game of how you build it.
What, the forest, remember that one?
Oh yeah, that was a terrible. The mechanics of that were terrible.
The mechanics in all of them are terrible. None of them are good.
Specifically the forest, you've got to fucking add things to the middle of your little crafting mat, and then you've got to right click. If you left click, that bitch is going to go back the other way.
They're all terrible. None of them are good games.
They are, and the ones that are seem to be the ridiculously.
I have a smoking problem. Okay.
The ones that do seem to be okay games are so complex, nobody really wants to play them. The player base is so tiny.
Dude, every time I've gone to play a game recently, they've added every single genre into every single other genre of game. It's like impossible just to play a game now. Do you know what I mean? I understand why Call of Duty is still popular because people can pick it up, play it for 8 hours, the single player, and then just play multiplayer whenever. I get that. I get why that sells so well now.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Because you're trying to play a game like Mad Max where you think it's just going to be like some like not 8 to 15 hour story driven game. It's got crafting. It's an open world game. It's got friggin' the combat mechanics from Arkham Asylum.
Games like that, you can't just jump on and have fun. You have to pretty much dedicate most of your life to those games.
You have to be fully like
100%
ready, committed. You have to make a commitment to the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
If you stop playing that game and you go back to play it later on after you've already been into it for a bit, you totally forget how to play it.
Absolutely.
Am I the only one with that problem?
No, absolutely. And the worst bit about PC gaming is if you don't remember whether you played on it with a controller or a fucking keyboard, and even if you remembered which one you played on, you can't remember.
The controls! The controls on the PC! The thing with the computer is you can plug in a PlayStation controller, I think. You can do that right now.
Yeah, you can.
You do it with the Xbox One since Xbox 360. There's all sorts of USB controllers that are for every size of hands and you know what I mean? They're not just like one controller. Like the Xbox has their kind of off-brand ones, but it's sort of uniform on their controllers. You know what I mean?
Mad Cats. They're all the same stuff.
Do they still make stuff?
The layout's the same. Yeah, Mad Cats still make. Of course, Mad Cats still make stuff. What do you think the Rat 7?
You got that Steam controller. The Steam controller with the.
Oh, I see. I was gonna buy that, and while I was in the shop, I did a quick Google search to see if my PlayStation 4 controller would work on my Steam Link. Works perfectly. Didn't have to buy a Steam controller. That ridiculously oversized fucking controller.
Yeah.
Not that my hands are small. I just like PlayStation. I've always preferred PlayStation controllers.
I like the Xbox One. Have you ever used an Xbox One controller?
I haven't used the Xbox One controller, but I've got an Xbox 360.
They're so nice.
In here somewhere.
It doesn't look like that much of a difference between the 360 and the One, but the One is very nice.
Oh, yeah. Actually, my girlfriend has an Xbox One, so I may as well just open the box up and grab the controller. It's been sitting. The Xbox One has been sitting in the box in front of my TV for the past 3 weeks.
I've seen it sitting there.
It's so annoying. I should really put it. Really, I wanted her to get it to here because I wanted to play Halo with her. I was like, cool, 2 controllers, we can play Halo, and she's like, well, actually, they're at my ex-boyfriend's house. The spare controller, and the games. and my plug and play kit, and I was like, what?
My friend one time, her boyfriend broke up with her like all of a sudden. Like I can't name any names, but her boyfriend broke up with her all of a sudden one day for no reason. Just like I forget what he said. I forget the whole situation, but it was just like really weird. And like he was a little bit younger than her, so like he was a lot younger than. Anyway, one sec. Excuse me. So he just breaks up with her randomly one day, and then he messages her back like, "Hey, do you have my extra long PlayStation controller cord?"
Dude,
I know you have mine because I have yours. Because mine, I can sit comfortably with my back against my bed.
Those are $5. What the fuck are you worrying about? They're like, you own.
And he just breaks up with her randomly out of nowhere for no reason.
That's
you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's funny. But the fact that he wants such a cheap item back, like really, like you don't have to communicate with that person.
Oh, I know. Tom Petty.
That's terrible. That's the worst. So $5. I don't mind that. That's why I don't.
But the reasoning was so funny. He's like, I know because I can't sit comfortably all the way with my back against my bed.
That's so funny. It's not my cord. It's this much shorter than my cord.
Yeah, like it was like probably like this much.
It's 3 inches
short.
short.
He's like, I know you have it.
And it's like, have you tried?
Like, I don't have
pulling the console closer to the edge of whatever it's sitting on? Oh, that might be it. No, this is my cord. Don't worry. But that's why I don't mind spending stuff on shit like this. Like, if you think about it, $5 for a cord for a console is nothing, and then like $150 for some fans for your case is nothing. That's the difference between console and computers, unfortunately. But
Did you really just want to throw the? You really just do that?
What? No, I'm comparing like the price of things when you like $500.
Let's see your fans. What fans did you buy?
I bought.
Let's see them. Let's talk about the fans.
I bought. Should we do an unboxing? I bought the NZX.
Let's do it.
NZXT Chroma. They should be. They fucking better be. They are. They're for the Hue Plus kit, which I have installed.
All right, in frame. Let's see them. In frame. Okay, open that up.
It's
got here. How much were these?
These were 125, but that's New Zealand dollars, so 102 or some shit US. God damn it, I don't have fingernails. Hang on. I'm gonna bite this thing at some point. No, I'm not. I'm gonna be classy. Staying classy. Fuck this. Full class. Hang on.
Yeah, open it with your teeth.
Just get this fuck. These things are the bane of my existence. I hate these goddamn things. I have no fingernails, and when it comes to opening every box ever, they all have these.
I like the way you put your mouth on that box.
Oh, for fuck's sake. And these things are the freaking worst. They have like, oh my god, that wasn't even a tab. Don't worry.
All right. So 125. That's about 125 Canadian as well.
Yeah, so this is 3 fans, might I add. This isn't just 1 fan. This is 3.
3 fans. 3 fans. Okay, what size are they? What size are they?
They're all 120 mil. 26 millimeter. That might cause problems. The maximum noise is 31 decibels, as opposed to my cheap, shitty $12 Chinese RGB fans. And by RGB, they literally mean they can just go red, green, and blue.
Did you get them from Amazon?
No, I actually bought them from a store in town, and the guy really sold me on them. He was like, they're cheap, they come from China, they're the same as every other blah blah, and I'm like, that sounds amazing. Got them home. You've got like 6 color options. I have 16 million with these.
All right, open the box.
Okay, so there's the box. It's kind of nice packaging so far. Oh, here we go, running into problems already. And then you open the box.
Where's our chat at? Like, where's everybody?
That's the one on top anyway. These all apparently daisy chained together. But I'm yet to see the daisy or the chain. I don't know where the chat. Personally, I think the chat for Twitch is pretty unnecessary. What we're doing is a pretty low key thing anyway. Okay, so I think these are the daisy chains.
Tell me I'm low key.
Hang on, why don't we come down here? Why don't we come down here? Here we go. That's one of the fans. Now this doesn't look like it can be daisy chained, but these must do something else. These must be extenders or double adapters or something. I should be able to play. Oh wait, hang on. Oh look, you've got it in and an out on the bottom. Okay, that's interesting. So that's what that does. So you put this one in on the other one, and then put that one into the out on the other one. Or I don't fucking know. But anyway, this part here's RGB. Beautiful. Don't even know if I'm going to use the RGB part of it. I just wanted good quality fans because honestly, I'll get one of my other.
How do you feel about Linus's favorite fans?
What are Linus's favorite fans? Are Noctuas, aren't they? See, I was gonna buy. That was my aim, was to buy the Noctua Industrial, but I couldn't find them in like a 3-pack or anything, and and they were like, I think they were $10 more per fan than these were, and what's my other issue?
They're a little more than that.
My other issue was the fan headers. I do not have 7 fan headers on my motherboard, so I had to get these so I could daisy chain them to the Hue Plus in order to have them all run. That was my issue. God damn it. Here we go.
Should we talk about net neutrality in effect of PC gaming?
We could. Hang on, I'll just show you these buttes. These are the ones that I'm pulling out. These are terrible. You can see the LED strip. It's just an LED strip all the way around.
They're the same thing. Don't worry.
They're not. Look how flimsy this is. This is terrible. Look
They're terrible.
How much play these have, and they're so loud. They're unbelievable.
I can imagine with that amount of give to them right there.
No, it's not about the give. It's about the freaking bearings they use. The bearings in these are.
I know, but even that, like the fans wobbling around there makes even more noise.
Yeah, and I mean, I have to have the
They're not, like,
fans.
secured properly. There's a lot of things that go into them.
When I throw a game on, I make sure that I have my fans running like pretty close to whatever full speed is on those freaking budget ones. Anyway, all those fans run full speed so that the ear is going out of the case as fast as possible. And so hopefully with these ones I get more airflow. I didn't do any research on airflow. Noctuas probably are better for air movement, but didn't look that up. Just did the old impulse buy again. But net neutrality's gone in the States from what I've read.
It's not gone.
What do they just?
I actually don't know. I don't know that much about it.
I've read very small snippets on it, and from what I can gather, net neutrality.
I know what like people think it's going to be like. Oh, you got to pay to use Facebook like as exclusively now. Like sort of like you have to pay.
You have to pay your ISP.
Like a cable network, like a cable network for packages. It'd be sort of the same thing with the internet, as opposed like they're like really. It's the thing that they're under now. The law, Title II. Common carrier regulations.
From what I can gather, Obama pushed through this net neutrality law to make the internet neutral so that there was no risk of the ISPs doing that in the future. And now they've repealed that Obama law so that the ISPs can do it if they want to, but it's sort of like this. It's like, hey, we're kicking this law away. You can do this now, but if you do, you're going to be looked upon as a bit of a dick. Like that's how it works.
Oh, so like they can't discriminate against anybody, like any sort of service or website. They have to make sure everything's treated equally. All data is treated equally.
Exactly, everything's treated. Internet is internet. It's nothing else. You pay $80.
No blocking or anything.
Yeah, you pay $80 a month. You can access. You can access every. Well, yes, there is always going to be
no paid prioritization. Is that what you're talking about?
Exactly. Like, if you pay for the gamers internet connection, you can go with fucking 5 milliseconds of ping all the way through to victory. But yeah, so they can do that now. From what I've gathered from the law, I didn't follow anything. I just read shit on Facebook, to be honest. But they can do that now. Net neutrality was repealed because it was a shitty Obama law, and really all of the big hoo-ha about it, if people didn't make such a fuss about it like they did in 2015, none of it would have happened anyway.
I suppose it's probably going to manifest in more data caps.
It probably will. It probably will. It probably will be
more packages and bundles and stuff like that.
It's going to be like Sky TV. It's going to be. Well, I don't know if you guys have Sky. I don't know what do you guys get over there for TV? So like you can get the sports.
I don't know. I don't watch TV.
No,
really.
neither do I. But a TV over here is like you pay $30 a month and you get 20 channels. But if you want the sports channel, you have to pay an extra $20 a month. And if you want the movie channels, you have to pay an extra $20 a month. And shit like that.
Speaking of that, listen to this. There's the WWE Network is a big deal, right? It's like $9.99 in the States, and you can watch every pay-per-view on demand, like Netflix, and they got live content, a live channel that rolls the content all day long. Anyways, so if you want that in Canada, you can't get online and just watch it like video on demand like Netflix. You have to actually get a cable package from a specific cable company. I believe it's Rogers. You have to get a sports package that costs an extra $50 on top of an already like $150, $200 TV package just to watch the network as a rolling channel, not even like video on demand. You know what I mean?
Wow, it's not even on demand, it's just live TV.
It's not even on demand. You literally have to buy a package that has the WWE Network that's like baked into the bundle that you have to pay like an extra $50 for on top of paying $9.99. Or which is like $13.99 in Canada.
So that's what they want to do. That's what they want to do with.
So you have to pay $63 just for the bundle, and like so you have to pay like $250 to watch the network in Canada as video on demand.
That's insane.
It's insane.
That's crazy. Yeah, no way.
I don't know. I have that had anything to do with neutrality. I don't think it did.
That's what they want to do to the internet. Basically, it's like.
But that's how crazy the broadcasting stuff is in Canada.
Yeah, they what the ISPs are. Well, this is what everyone's guessing the ISPs are going to want to do is here. You've got $20. This is how much you pay for the internet, but you can't access anything. If you want the social package to access Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, you pay an extra $10. If you want the video package to access YouTube and Netflix and so on, that's no specific ISP. That's just what people have guessed at what they're going to do in the future. Anyway, that wasn't meant to be on our schedule. But what the hell's? My internet just got disconnected. What happened to you?
Wow. My bad.
You just disappeared.
Bad. All good now. We're back now.
So
that was weird.
We'll wrap this up anyway. If you want a Destiny 2 code, we've got a few to give away, but we're just gonna do one for this episode. Go to our YouTube channel. It's down there. You can type in Thought Topic. It should come up and find our video. When our video goes on YouTube, I want you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. I want you to like the video, and I want you to give us an idea for a topic for the next episode.
A thumbs up and a thumbs down.
Have fun playing those pre-release games, and we'll see you next time.